What's up, outlaws? I'm Gary Janess, also known as Native Outlaws Most Wanted. And as always, I'm doing a live feed, so you know that this page is for natives, by natives. And like the sign says, I'm here to honor the life of, and mourn the loss of, not the Queen, but all the children, all the Indigenous children of North America and Canada that were lost and refound under her reign. So I'm sure a lot of you have already heard the news, but Queen Elizabeth II passed away 2 days ago. So I'm not sure how it affects you, but I'll share a little bit how it affects me. Really not that much. But I know it affects a lot of natives because, man, what happened not very long ago has really affected a lot of families, especially since the 215 children were refound at Kamloops residential schooling in Canada. So, a lot of ways for natives to learn about what's happening in native country, man, through memes. So memes is a good way to express your opinion, to share news, and man, it's kind of fun, kind of cool. We'll go ahead and pop up a meme for you. I got a few here ready. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking everything that I do from Facebook, bringing it on over to YouTube. And tonight, I'm doing that at the same time. So, heck yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pop out a meme. I've already shared these memes yesterday. And let's see. Got one ready to go. All right. So this one right here is very cool. Dude looks like he just reached the final boss of the decolonization RPG. Heck yeah. And that native, he won. So right on, brother. So he took out the queen so the rest of us could flourish. All right, let's pop up another meme. Pretty much how I feel. When I hear any natives trying to get sad about the queen, stoic up, especially. Another popular one. When natives hear that the queen died, right? It's pretty much how I feel. So this one's always a favorite. Happy Treason Day, peasants. There we go. So this one's for the 4th of July, when America freed itself from European rule. This one might be a little distasteful, but hey, it's the queen. So right on. I don't feel bad. Memes are pretty cool. They're funny, and they're even educational. All right, natives. So thank you for tuning in and checking me out. Got a couple comments. So cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple shout outs before I get behind. Got a couple of videos I want to share for you guys too. So I'm kind of waiting for a couple more people to show up. All right. Harlan Archer, Lizzie's in a box. Right on. Love that humor. So David Moonty. Yo, watching from Gathered Territory in so-called British Columbia. Right on, David. Thank you for tuning in, shouting out. Let me know that you're watching all the way from British Columbia. Dakota Mullet. Finally off to see her repentance. Heck yeah. Oh man, let me see if I have a little meme here ready. Oh, I didn't pop that one up. But anyway, man, I'm sure she's surrounded by all kinds of natives that she's affected. So yeah. All right. Dakota Mullet, same. Samantha Dale. Everyone's hating on her now that she's dead, but never said anything when she was alive. Well, she's still alive. She still has some power. So, yeah, I guess we're safe now. It's kind of how I feel. So, of course, the monarchy still lives. Now we got Prince Charles to worry about. But, man, personally, he don't look like much of a threat. All right. right, Dakota Mullet. That is true. The Family's Soup TV. Solidarity, comrades. Right on. Matthew Scott. Love this one. Mary Walker. Hello, Mary. Oh, guess who's here? Outlaw Desert Eagle 781. What up, Outlaws? New Mexico tapping in all the way from YouTube. I appreciate you, brother. You know, showing that YouTube love. I'm trying to get some subscribers over there. So if you are watching from Facebook right now, make sure you jump on over to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button so you can keep up on all what's going on Native Outlaws, what's happening in Indian country today. So one sad thing about the loss of the Queen's loss, we never got to hear her apology. So the Pope was in town about a month ago doing his thing. Don't really know what he said because he said it in Italian. But anyway, it was a half-assed apology. Wish we could have got one from the Queen. But anyway, I'm sure we'll get a lot of truths popping up. I do have a couple of stories I want to share. Panaka Heels. Solidarity from Australia. Right on. Love seeing Australia. Valeria Wally. Hello from North Dakota. Hello, Valeria. I'm in Oregon City, right next to Portland, Oregon. Brandon Rachel Beam. Hey, from Texas. Thanks, Brandon. Awesome. Dakota Mullet. Yes, sir. Our Native brothers and sisters. Matthew Scott. The Royal Family. A dangerous group of people to a lot of marginalized groups. Right on. And, you know, they still rule. So what to do, what to do. Kenneth Cossey. I'm watching Las Vegas, Nevada. On Royal Family. I'm related to King Arthur. Right on, bro. Well, I'm not sure what to say about that. But, hey, thanks for tuning in and checking out what I got to say. Dakota Mullet. True. Malia Porsche. Aloha from Big Island, sweet Hawaii. Right on, paradise. Never been there. Love to check it out someday. Just visit, not take it over. So there's a lot of that going around. Called colonialism. Nina Tritt. Hello from Alaska. Hello, Nina. Thank you for tuning in, sharing your support. And yeah, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my first video here. Where did I put that thing? Here we go. All right, check it out. Here it comes.
In mid-October of 1964, kissing cousins Elizabeth and Philip paid a royal visit to a Catholic residential school for Aboriginal children in Kamloops, British Columbia, Canada. William Coombs was 12 years old at the time of the royal visit. "I was an inmate at the Kamloops school when we were visited," said Coombs. "I remember it was strange because they came by themselves, no big fanfare or nothing. But I recognized them, and the school principal told us it was the Queen, and we all got given new clothes and good food for the first time in months the day before she arrived. The day the Queen got to the school, I was part of a group of kids that went on a picnic with her and her husband and some of the priests. We went down to a meadow near Dead Man's Creek. I remember it was weird because we all had to bend down and kiss her foot, and she was wearing a white lace boot. After a while, I saw the Queen and her husband leave the picnic with 10 children from the school, and those kids never returned. They took away those 10 kids and nobody ever saw them again. We never heard anything more about them, and we never met them again even when we were older. They were all from around there, but they all vanished." The group that disappeared was 7 boys and 3 girls in age from 6 to 14 years old. They were all from the smart group in the class. 2 of the boys were brothers, and they were Métis from Quesnel. Their last name was Arnoux, or Arnold. I don't remember the others, just an occasional first name like Cecilia, and there was an Edward. What happened was also witnessed by my friend, George Adolph, who was 11 years old at the time and a student there too. But he's dead now. William Coombs, the sole survivor, was scheduled to appear as the star witness at the International Tribunal into Crimes of Church and State in London, England. But William Coombs never made it to the tribunal. He died of unknown causes shortly before he was scheduled to testify.
All right. Thank you, William Coombs. Happy that you survived and you were able to tell your story. So he got to share his story. I got to share it to you. So get back to a couple comments here. Nina Tritt, hello from Alaska. Hello, Nina. Charlotte Potter, hi from Oklahoma. Shane Katua, Kia Ora, Shane Katua from New Zealand. Reached New Zealand a few times. I'm always happy to know that I'm reaching that far. Jorge Costa. Hi, I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Right on. Another place called Paradise. Kenneth Cossey, my wife, Mexican and Indian. Is that my wife? Dead blue, bloody Indian. Wow, that's pretty harsh, man. Thanks for tuning in, though. Outlaw Desert Eagle. I seen your memes on Facebook. She did a lot wrong to the indigenous people. So wrong. Brian Allen Reed. Please check your sources. This is a false rumor as far as anyone can tell. Actually, a lot of people have already proven that was right. I'm going to share a few more stuff regarding it. But hey, you got an opinion, you can share it. So, you know what? Because controversy opens up discussion, and from discussion, somebody gets educated. Hopefully, both people get educated. Sumate Wokla, what's up, bro? Oh, just spreading some native truth. Here to pay my respects to the queen. Not. Sumate Wokla, see the new shirt. Right on, brother. I'll be checking out your page pretty soon. Seeing what I can share. Share some of your new wear, your new native gear. So heck yeah, Sumate Wokla, native wrestler. He also runs Native Ways Entertainment. So you can find that on Facebook. Check it out. Share your support. He runs the War Party. Bunch of natives going out and helping the native community. Right on. Man, Afra Jugun. I ain't going to say the rest. I'm from Nigeria. Right on, brother. Thanks for tuning in and shouting yourself out. I think yours is probably the only name that I've never been able to say out loud. So I appreciate it. I'll work on it. Hopefully I'll see you again. Marlon Smith. All right. YouTube again. I'm Confederate Tribes of Grand Ronde, Oregon. Heck yeah. Well then, man, I've probably seen you a few times. You've probably seen me. I'm Grand Ronde powwows all the time. So I was just there a couple weeks ago, plus back in July. Heck yeah. Sumate Wokla, thick skin you must got. Right on, goes with that stoic, thick skin, badass. Timmy Deal, hey brother, good to see you. Hello Gary, how's it going? Native Outlaws. It's going pretty good, man. It's Friday. Thought I'd hop on and share what's going on in Indian country. So the death of the queen isn't really native news, but it kind of is. Our fathers, our mothers, they experienced life under the reign of the queen. So basically, the queen and the pope came up with residential schooling. Kill the Indian, save the man. I think I got one of them memes up here. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and share this one right here. So the goal of residential schools. We instill in them a pronounced distaste for the native life so that they will be humiliated when reminded of their origins. When they graduate from our institutions, the children have lost everything native except their blood. Man, that's pretty cold. So all these things designed to wipe us off the face of the earth. Man, if they can't if they can't bleed us, they breed us. So basically, if they can't kill us off, they they wipe out our blood. Eventually, we're just white. mix of everything. So, all right, another meme or two. Christina Britton Lampkin. Seems only the clears think this is a false news, but nothing is new. It's not. Like I said, we just played a video that was basically the words from a residential school survivor. So that's what I call truth versus what we read in history books. Because history is what? His story. Story of the Europeans and how they formed this land, country, whatever. We're already here though. Mike Ponce, hey brother. How the hell are you? Doing pretty good, man. It's Friday. Actually, Thursdays are Friday for me because I got Friday, Saturday, Sundays off. So, heck yeah. Mike Ponce, ding dong, the witch is dead. Heck yeah, she is. Well said. I appreciate it. That's why I'm here, Native outlaws, people that aren't sheeple, I've got an opinion about the Queen. I'm not afraid to share it. So, I'm Native, and people need to know how we feel. We're still here, lots of us. So, like I said, I'm putting these videos together so I can reach YouTube. So, there's not a lot of natives over there, but hey, I'm native. I'm over there now. Hopefully, I can bring you guys over there to YouTube as well. With all the restrictions that Facebook has. Actually, I'm gonna share a meme that I actually got in trouble for. So I'll show you right here. This meme here I shared. Hold up. About 4 years ago. So basically, Queen Elizabeth and her husband Prince Philip were found guilty. In the second week of May 2014, British soldier Vivian Cunningham was drugged and institutionalized against his will. Apparently, his crime on May 6th was daring to ask superiors about Queen Elizabeth's outstanding arrest warrant. The order to arrest Queen Elizabeth was issued in 2013 by 6 judges of the International Common Law Court of Justice in Brussels. After nearly a year of litigation, Queen Elizabeth and her husband, Prince Philip, were found guilty in the disappearances of 10 Native children from the Catholic-run Kamloops Residential School in British Columbia. Grieving parents haven't seen their children since they left for a picnic with the royal couple in October 10th, 1964. Man. So anyway, I got in trouble for that meme because it was deemed as false information. What made it false information was it actually happened in a court of law. It just wasn't recognized by European standards. It was an Indian court, so they didn't recognize it. So they couldn't send an arrest warrant out for her. But anyway, they had their own court of law, and throughout all the evidence, they found her and her husband guilty. So, pretty sad. Mike Ponce, salutations from California, also known as Turtle Island. Heck yeah, it is. The Family Soup TV. I trust the word of Indigenous people speaking about their history versus white people speaking on it. Just saying. Right on, brother. You speak the truth, man. You just can't trust what you read in history books. Like what? Christopher Columbus discovered America? Maybe he wasn't under the Queen's rule, but he was under a king's rule. So come over, find, conquer. And hey, we discovered this land under the monarchy. So this land was already discovered by my great 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 grandpa, your great 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 grandpa. All right, Mike Ponce, still here. Heck yeah. Fernando Lafonte, hey brother, thanks for sharing your support and your friendship. Feathers up in California this week. Right on. So that's where my tribe's located. Yurok, but I'm not exactly Yurok. I'm Meta. So, Mike Ponce, 1492 survivalist. Heck yeah, we all are. Christina Britton Lampkin, still here. Right Right on. Oops, that's the one. Hang loose. David Moonty, Brian Allen Reed, fair enough, but you need to understand that under her rule, Canada did many things to the Indigenous people. That is not a false rumor. No, it's not. And it goes back to this right here. This is what started it all. We remember the 215 children stolen and murdered. Every child matters. And that was actually at that Kamloops school. That's where it all started. The school that the Queen and her husband got famous for. And that's where they found the first 215 children. And that was just the beginning of many. Timothy Gill, greetings from Utah. Brian Allen Reed, yes, the witch is dead, but if this is false rumor, it's working for the KKK. Telling false history will support the colonizer. Well, we ain't supporting false history, so it's still happening today. My mom was sent to residential school, so we really needed to do away with residential schooling. And now we're finding the truth behind it. All right. Mike Ponce. I'm studying in Southern California for my master's degree. I joined the First Nation Club. Right on, brother. An educated native is a dangerous native. So, heck yeah, warrior up. We all got a part to do. Bridget Ann, no respect for the wicked queen. Eileen Cook Sandoval, hey, keep up the war party mentality. We need our views protected and not have us shamed for our opinions. Well said. Wish I could have read it better. Marilyn Barbarich, Kia from New Zealand. My grandparents were punished for speaking their native language, Maori, at school. You know, here we are, Native American, Indigenous to Canada. We're all Indigenous to our land. We've all experienced the effects of colonialization, really, and that's all back with Christianity. So thank you for shouting out for your country as well. You know, we've all experienced the effects of colonialism. But Family Soup TV, yeah, true. We need to rewrite these history books. Heck yeah, we do. So that's why we need to follow platforms like mine. You know, I don't say that I know the truth of everything, but I research a lot before I come out here and talk about it. And I have an opinion. So basically, I'm out here to share my opinion. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. But hey, we can talk about it. We can both learn from it. But so anyway, basically, you know, I hear a lot of people mourning the loss of the Queen, and I know a lot of Native Americans just don't feel that way. You know, we know the truth about like what I'm sharing right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and share another video here. All right, here we go. Right on. Pretty powerful videos. because it's a pretty powerful topic. So torture and murder of our Indigenous children. All right, Mike Ponce. Mexico still treats the native population horribly. There was an Otami child that was set on fire in the classroom in 2022. That's pretty terrible, pretty horrific. David Allen Moon, Dave Moonty. The system of colonialization was used worldwide. It's like a cancer, man, taking over the whole world with their beliefs and their systems, their way of living, man. Colonialization. Every man for himself. Mike Ponce, One Love from California. Daniel Castro, hi, my native brother. From Aztec Native Mexicans. Right on. So, you were invaded by the Spaniards, so then eventually colonialization. Daniel Castro, yes, true facts. Thanks, brother. Much appreciated. Ulysses Gerardo Morelis. American society has short-term memory. The world in general wants people to forget about the harm those royals did around the world. True that. So I have another meme that I want to share. I'm actually going to read from it. This is actually a real message from the principal of Kamloops School to the families of the Indigenous children. Let me go ahead and pop it up for you. Do my best to read it here. So it says, Kamloops Indian Residential School, Kamloops, British Columbia. And the date was November 18th, 1948. It says, Dear parents, it will be your privilege this year to have your children spend Christmas at home with you. The holidays will extend from December 18th to January 3rd. This is the privilege which is being granted if you observe the following regulations of the Indian Department. Number 1, the transportation to the home and back to the school must be paid by the parents. The parents must come themselves to get their own child or their own children. If they are unable to come, they must send a letter to the principal of the school stating that the parent of other children from the same reservation may bring them home. The children will not be allowed to go home alone or on the train or bus. Number 2, the parents must bring the children back to the school strictly on time. If the children are not returned to school on time, they will not be allowed to go home for next Christmas next year. I ask you to observe the above regulations in order that this privilege of going home for Christmas may be continued from year to year. It will be a joy for you to have your children with you for Christmas. It will be a joy also for your children, and it will bring added cheer and happiness to your home. Man, how crazy is that? You want to visit your children, you got to come get them, you got to pay for it. So most of these children were taken and weren't sent there. So anyway, I mean, that's just that's from 1948, and it's a legal document. So how crazy is that? Daniel Castro, we need to dance, need to be more connected to all Indigenous people. That's why we're here, brother. That's why I created a platform for natives to come share the pride, come share the support for each other. So we just need more people to do that. And that's basically why I do these live feeds, because I want you to know who's running this page. There's a lot of popular pages out there. You really don't know who's running them. There's a few of them. Those are the pages that I follow and support. But if I don't know who the administrator is, I probably don't have them on my like list. So that's just me. Eileen Cook Sandoval. Here in southern Utah, we have a native group that is trying to unite our native people. Shout out to St. George natives. One tribe under one sun. That is our motto. United, we can live in harmony. What you think? I think it's pretty cool. I think, yeah, you just need to post it and share it, and so other people can see it and they can join it too. Share your stuff. It's what it's all about. It's That's why I say come check me out. Make sure you give me a like so you can follow all the stuff I do. You can be notified when I go live. And that's what I'm asking for YouTube as well. Right here. Hit the subscribe button. Show your support. Hit that subscribe button. And so you can be notified whenever I go live. I don't do it a lot. I don't make notices. It's just when I got some free time, when I got something I want to talk about and share. And man, I'll put together a little video for you. So I say put together because I got to have these memes loaded up on my iPad. My video's ready to go. It's a production. So it's OBS. Yeah, so it's like an onboard system. So right on. I'm just trying to find my way to do better videos for you, to keep you educated, and to keep up with YouTube. So this is kind of what YouTube followers are looking for. Something a little more professional put together. So hey, an educated native is a dangerous native. Timmy Deal, they're all evil. Their evil will be stepped on. It's coming soon. Heck yeah, it just happened a couple days ago. Mike Ponce, not all indigenous native from Anahuac, Mexica or Aztec. My people are Chimameca, Guachache. Man, you're going to mess me up with that one. Enemies of the Tlaxcala. All right, brother. You're going to have to dumb it down a little bit. Man, I can't get all those words. But thanks for sharing. And man, we're just sharing knowledge. So I'm not any educated more than anyone else, but I've got opinions I'll share with you. And I'm providing a platform for you to share your opinion. All right. Outlaw Desert Eagle. That letter is rank, man. Yeah, it was, man. You want to just visit your children and you got to jump through all these hoops. You bring them back late, you can't see them next year. That's pretty cold. Mitch Hansel, a mass grave of people was found on the grounds of the University of Alabama. The university did not go to give the remains and burial item back until some kind of testing was done. Yeah, I haven't heard the news regarding Alabama. I don't think we've even started looking in North America as far as the residential schools. So far, they're making their way through Canada. I'm not sure what the latest count is. I think last time I saw a meme, it was like 11,000. So hey, if you guys know the total count so far, post it on there. Just keeps getting higher and higher. All right. See if I missed anyone here. Timothy Gill, until the lion learns how to write, every story will glorify the hunter. True words. So pretty simple, but very true. That's why they call it history, his story. So whoever writes it's usually the victor. All right. All right, natives. I think that's basically all I wanted to say regarding the Queen. Actually, no, I do have one more. I have a meme and then I have a story that I wanted to share with you. All right. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and share some pride. I'm going to go ahead and share a little powwow video. I went to Grand Ron Powwow a couple weeks ago. So, been putting all my videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, of course, Facebook. So, I'm putting all my powwow videos everywhere. So, all right, which one am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do a drum. Grand Ron Powwow was a contest powwow, so even the drums were competing. So, it was a really good weekend of powwow. All right, so here's some drumming for you.
Indian Hill.
Right on. Love hearing that drum. Love hearing the songs. And love seeing the dancing. Now, who would want to destroy a culture like that? Man, just peace and love, living off the land, living with the animals, being one with nature. Who'd want to destroy all that? Damn colonizers, that's who. All right. Robert Hoffman, I'm part Lenape. How can I get a nickname? Man, usually elders are the ones who give nicknames, so you got to find some elders to surround yourself with and learn from them. And man, they'll give you a nickname. You might not like it. I'm sure they'll give you one though. David Allen Moon, Dave Moon TV. Right on. Good medicine. Angel George, hearts, 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 hearts. Thanks for sharing your hearts. Jimmy Bones, love the powwow videos you're putting out there for us to see. Thanks, Jimmy. Like I said, man, I've been doing a lot of TikTok videos, putting them on Instagram, and of course, all my videos go to Facebook, and now I got all my videos on YouTube. So make sure you check out Native Outlaws on YouTube. And check out all my powwow videos. All right, so let's see what else we got here. David Allen, 10 hearts, 1 beat. Well said, brother. Fernando Lafuente, the drum is the heartbeat. Yes, it is. So, heck yeah. All right, so I got one more meme I wanted to share. Really, I wanted to share it because there's a story behind it. Somebody just green screened this image on her, but basically, this is the result of her. I found the artist who did that painting, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about him and what was behind that painting. All right, so that image is by Kent Mockmans. It's called The Scream. Images that define atrocities. That was an atrocity. Stealing our children, forcing them to residential schools to be white or die. Kill the Indians, save the man. If they couldn't save the man, they'd kill the Indian. All right, so some paintings have become the defining images of a social or political catastrophe. But can art really shape the narrative of war and atrocity? Asked Karen Burstein. Canadian Cree artist Kent Mockman's graphic and gut-wrenching painting, The Scream, 2017, depicts a chaotic scene. Mothers are held back by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police as they lunge toward their children who have been snatched from their arms by Catholic priests. That scene encapsulates the anguish of all too real history of aggressive assimilation that saw children torn away from their families and taken to residential schools, and where untold other abuses, physical and sexual, took place. The practice was in effect from the 1880s to the 1990s, led by the Catholic Church with the approbation of the Canadian government. Man, so all those words, that whole message, just from one painting. So yeah, we can learn a lot from memes and artwork and song. So I believe there's a little more to it also, but that was basically about the painting. So here's a little bit more of that story. In May 2021, unmarked graves containing the remains of 215 children at a formal residential school were discovered in Kamloops, British Columbia. Only weeks later, 751 unmarked graves were found at another residential school in Saskatchewan. And again, on June 30th, another 182 unmarked graves were discovered near a residential school in a different location in British Columbia. So, basically the 215 was just the start. So, like I said, I think the numbers were 11,000 last I saw. I'm sure it's around 15, maybe even 20. But that's a lot of ancestors that are lost. From one ancestor, they have a child or two, they have a child or two. So each child that has been lost, we lost even more than that. So just another form of genocide. So, all right, a couple more shout outs. Get ready to head out. David Allen, I must have a copy of that painting. I think I've shared that image a few times. But anyway, now you know the artist. The artist name is Kent Mockman, Monkman, and that image is called The Scream. So thanks for sharing an interest. So the Family Soup TV. This is really good content. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Man, I'm just learning how to use this OBS for my iPad. It's pretty cool. I got to connect my phone to it. I'm trying to figure it out to where I can have guests, where I can have a couple guests on here, share my screens. I can split screen, do all kinds of stuff with this thing that I'm using. But the best part of this is I can get around the YouTube requirements for streaming. So basically, you can't do live stream on YouTube until you have 1,000 subscribers. 400 hours of views. So you got to have all that before you can stream on YouTube. But hey, I found a way around that, and it's called that Switcher OBS system. So that allows me to do multiple streams. Right now I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So heck yeah. I'm going to be looking to add other platforms like BitChute. I'm already on Odyssey. I haven't done any streaming over there yet. So right now I'm trying to build my YouTube platform. So thank you everyone who is checking me out. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to YouTube. So I'm just trying to bring what I do on Facebook over to YouTube. So basically, all my platforms, everywhere you find me, I'm just here to share Native pride, help support other Natives, and man, put the truth out there. All right, so get ready to head out. The Family Soup TV. Oh yeah, OBS is great. I use it all the time. Right on. I'm starting to use it all the time. I'm getting pretty familiar with it. I'm kind of digging it. So, all right. David Allen Moon. We can do one-on-one later if you're up late. Right on. It's all about networking, connections. So hey, if you see anyone who is liking your comments, maybe you got something of interest, man, friend each other. Heck yeah. All right, Natives. I'm all about Native supporting Natives. So if any of you guys do artwork, if you have a page starting up, let me know. I'll check it out. This is all about Native supporting Natives. And I know it's really hard getting these pages set up, getting followers, getting people to support you. So that's what I'm all about. Man, I support other Natives. Who else runs a page and goes out and finds other pages and puts it on there to share? I do. Because it's all about Native supporting Natives. So with that being said, make sure you check out Subate Wokla and his page, Native Ways Entertainment. And you saw me last weekend. Did shout out for April Satchel and her page, Native Supporting Natives, as well as she does Intertribal Radio, which reminds me, I'm thinking about firing up season 2 podcast. So we'll see. Maybe this weekend, maybe that next weekend. All right, Natives. So until then, I'm going to try and do another live feed maybe tomorrow. I do have a topic that I want to talk about, and it's pretty much got to be tomorrow too. So pay attention for that. I think I will. I'm not going to commit to it, but I plan on doing a live feed tomorrow. I have a topic I want to talk about, and I want to support a Native. All right, Natives. So thank you for tuning in to support me. I appreciate it. It's all about Native supporting Natives. All right. So until next time, feathers up.